I have been using Clearly Basics since 2018, consistently every single day. And instead of telling you how amazing it is, which it is, I'm going to tell you why my previous skincare didn't work and go through the kind of mistakes I made. And it's nothing against those skincare brands, it's just mistakes I made personally and products that didn't work for me and my skin. Now, I am definitely not saying going to a doctor to treat acne is a mistake in any way whatsoever, but for me personally, antibiotics really impacted my gut health. Before being prescribed them, I was not told about pre and probiotics, and the moment I came off the oxytetracycline, within a month my acne was back to how it was. With the differin, it was way too strong. Even though I followed through all the instructions, just pinpointed it initially and gradually introduced it over time, it really stripped my skin and I was not warned to wear a sun cream with it. It just ruined my barrier. My skin used to sting and burn if I put on any moisturizer or anything like that. It just didn't work out for me personally. My next kind of mistake was I used way too many types of exfoliants. I had physical exfoliants like the brush, I had peeling masks, I had benzoyl peroxide in the form of acne-side, I had scrubs with little pieces of grit, or I don't know what it was, but it felt horrible. I just bombarded my skin because I would just ask anyone with clearer skin than me, what do you use, what do you use, and whatever they said, bought and just put into a jumbled up routine. It wasn't consistent. I just thought the more the merrier, and it's really not the case. You will notice in this next lineup of products I used to use, there is not a single sun cream, not a single broad spectrum, minimum factor 30 sun cream, which if you're going to ever commit to a skincare routine, there's no point if you're not then protecting your skin. There is no point exfoliating, getting the dead skins out, flushing out those pores, getting a nice fresh layer of skin to then damage it with UV. Put your SPF on. You'll also notice I did not stick to one consistent brand. For all I know, buying things from different brands, different companies, they're not formulated to merge together. They could have actually counteracted each other and could have done myself a massive disservice, which I highly suspect actually happened. Also, they're all common high street brands, which is absolutely fine if you do not have medical diagnosed acne. I had moderate acne at the time. This was not going to have the punch I needed to actually help my skin. I needed that middle line. Prescription strength was too strong. High street was just not pure enough. The ingredients were not refined enough. I needed in the middle, which is when I found Clearly Basics because it's medical grade. The whole time I was making these mistakes, as it were, for me and my skin, my acne looked like this. And it was so disheartening that every few weeks it just felt like I would make a tiny bit of progress and keep getting knocked back. I did not have pure refined skincare. I did not have a solid routine. I was not protecting my skin with a nourishing moisturizer after using so many actives, and I was not protecting my skin with an SPF to help heal my skin. If you take anything away from this video, I hope you learn from my mistakes, because I wish I knew them before I started treating my acne. But ever since 2018, when I started using a consistent, strong skincare routine that benefited my skin, it did not have harsh, strong ingredients that dried it out. It had the medical grade ingredients, but also then the natural botanicals to help still heal my barrier and hydrate my skin whilst it got the treatment it needed.